Today we're going to learn some vocabulary about stationery. So what is stationery? It's basically some tools that you'll need to use in the office or even at home. It also have your school supplies in stationery too. So in the office, we can't forget printers, papers, pens, some kind of clips too. Those are really important stuff and supplies you'll need to have in your school bag or also in the office as well. So that's the definition of stationery. We're going to learn all of them. Alright, let's get started right into it. So here is our first tool. It is called the adhesive tape. And there are also many names for this kind of tape as well. It can also be called sticky tape, sticky back plastic because this is made of plastic, cello tape, or Scotch tape. But you need to remember, this tape isn't made in Scotland. Yeah, but they just call it Scotch tape for no reason at all. So yeah, let's go to another one. Do you see here, let's go back. Later, you'll see this kind of thing to hold the tape. So here it is. It is called the tape dispenser. You'll hold the tape and you can cut some piece of tape that you'll like. It is called the tape dispenser. And here, the envelope is to use to send emails. Yeah, so that we need an envelope to put in our emails. Alright, here we have a clipboard, which is those students and this woman is holding. That is a clipboard. It's basically a board which has the clip up front so that you can clip some paper. Of the most popular stationery is a pen, of course. Everyone needs a pen to write stuff. So here's a pen, but you can say to use all kinds of pens. And there are many types of pen as well. Our first type is called a ballpoint pen, which this pen has a ballpoint. And in British English, we could also call this biro. Another type of pen is called a fountain pen, though not many people use this nowadays. Well, I think that in primary school, they still use fountain pen, right, to write stuff. But from secondary, we no longer use fountain pen. And I think that fountain pen are not very popular nowadays. Our second kind of pen is called a marker, which is especially to write on the board. Or here, they have an activity, draw on a pumpkin. We also call this a marker pen, which is at the word pen. Or this is called a felt tip pen because it has the felt tip. Another pen is called a highlighter pen, which we use this pen to highlight something important in our essay or in our book. And we as students mainly use this highlighter pen. Next, we have a pencil. Yeah, pencil to write stuff on a paper. And you know, like the material inside a paper is called a graphite. We need a graphite to use we need a graphite in order to make a pencil. So like this thing inside the pencil is called a graphite. We also have coloring pencil. Yeah, coloring pencil or pencil with colors on it, and we can color them. So coloring pencil. And this is a tool, pencil sharpener. You know, when we use pencil too much, it will get shorter and shorter. So we need a pencil sharpener to sharpen them. It can be sharper and can write more easy, like you can write easier. Next, we have a crayon. A crayon is also a tool to color, and it is made of wax. Crayons are made of wax. We need to color them. And now we have paper. Crayons, pencil, and pen will not work if we don't have paper to write them. So yeah, paper is... You can also use copy paper in the office. People always use copy paper, which are many paper that are being used. We also have sticky note. Sticky note are a piece of small paper, like a square like this one, and we use to write in our thoughts and notes. And we can stick them on our desk, on a wall, and every time we can look at it. For example, I always use a sticky note to write in some new words or the thing I'm going to do tomorrow. The sticky note is also called a post-it. Don't know why, but there's a name to call it faster than sticky note. So post-it. We have a notebook, or also called a notepad. This is a notebook or notepad. Move on, we have, here, wait me just a second, a stapler. A stapler is a tool so that you can connect the 2 or 3 or 4 papers together. And we can't use a stapler without a staple. We need a staple in order to use a stapler because a stapler without a staple, we cannot use them. Next, to attach the paper together, we also need a paper clip instead of a stapler. So, also a bigger clip is called a bulldog clip. This is a bigger clip. Eraser is made of rubber or super rubber. So eraser, we need this. If we make a mistake with our pencil, we can erase it with our eraser. Next, we have scissors to cut things. We use scissors to cut papers. Yeah, really useful nowadays, scissors. So let me ask you a question and you can answer this. Why is the scissors only one scissor, right? But why did they put an S in like the last letter? Why did they put an S? Because scissors, they have 2 knives. That's why they put scissors. And why do pants have an S? Because there are 2 kind of holes in our pants. Same with scissors. If we need, okay, here we have also paper glue to glue something. So we need a brush and we will have some paper glue and we will glue the paper together. That's why they call it paper glue. If you don't see the word, you'll think this is some kind of watercolor, but they're not watercolor. They're just glue to stick things. Connect the papers together. We have instant glue, which is like super glue. It's stick really, really hard. If you touch your hand in instant glue, you'll get burned. Next, we have an ink stamp. Ink stamp is really common in an office. People need ink stamp. For example, manager usually use ink stamp to like stamp their names or their company name. Next, we also have a rubber stamp as well. It's made of rubber, that's why it's called rubber stamp. We have a push pin. Yeah, the push pin is really useful. But be careful with push pin because you may have this really needle. It's kind of like a needle and it's really sharp. So be careful with push pin. Well, I do have push pin and I used to push some paper on a board. Really useful. A push pin. Also a kind of stationery. And our next stationery is really useful. We use a ruler to measure things or to draw a straight line. So if you need a ruler, you will have to measure things with it. So a ruler. Oh, a calculator is also a stationery, which is very useful as well. If you need to do some simple math or more complex math, then you'll need to use a calculator to help you with that faster. We have a folder, which to keep all of our file, all of our important papers inside our folder, and it will be safe there. So folder. We also call this a file folder because we put our file in this folder. So we also call this file folder. Next, we have a compass. A compass is usually used to draw a circle. Yeah, a compass. Students use this as well. And that brings us to the end of the video. See you next time for a more interesting video. You learn a lot of our supply that we use in the office right now, right? So yes, watch more of my video and you'll know more about some vocabulary. Bye!